Hi students, hope you all are doing good. In today's session we are going to see what is income and expenditure. Okay, so basically income and expenditure is similar to profit and loss account. We saw in last year accounts, right? We prepared trading, P&L and balance sheet. Similar way we have to prepare income and expenditure. Okay, so expenditure, that is loss, will be recorded on the debit side, and profit or income will be recorded on the credit side. So similar way, it will be similar to profit and loss account. So this is one point, and the other one is the income and expenditure account will not have opening or closing balance of cash like we had it in receipts and payments account. We used to record the opening and closing balance of cash or bank, right? So like that we will not record in income and expenditure. Okay, so these are the two main points, and also this income and expenditure follows accrual basis of accounting. Accrual is nothing but something has been happened, some work has been done, but the payment will be received in the future. So that is a simple example I am giving for accrual. So in an expenditure, income and expenditure, we follow accrual basis of accounting. Okay, so these are the key highlight points we have for income and expenditure. We will see it in detail. So what is the meaning of income and expenditure? It is a summary of income and expenditure of a not-for-profit organization prepared at the end of accounting year. We have accounting year end, right? So it might be December end or financial year, that is March end. Correct? So for this accounting year end, we have to prepare income and expenditure. It is prepared to find out the surplus or deficit pertaining to a particular year. So what is surplus or deficit? Surplus, it is nothing but excess. Okay. Deficit is nothing but shortage. Yes. Suppose if income is greater than the expenditure, we will say it as surplus. Okay. On the other hand, if suppose expenditure is greater than income, we will say that is deficit, that is shortage. Okay. And income and expenditure is basically a nominal account in nature, in which items of revenue receipts and revenue expenditure relating to the current year alone will be recorded. So basically in income and expenditure, all the items will be of revenue in nature. Revenue is nothing but short term, correct? So everything that is relating only to the current year, not for the previous year and not for the subsequent year. So whatever transaction is happening for the current year, only that will be recorded in income and expenditure. Okay, and also accrual basis of accounting will be followed in income and expenditure. I already explained you this, right? So next we will see the major difference between receipts, payments and income and expenditure. First one, it is prepared to know the cash receipts and cash payments. So why receipts and payments are prepared? To know what is the cash received and for what amount the cash payment has been done. Yes, but however, income and expenditure is prepared to know whether we have surplus or deficit income for the current period. So what is surplus? Surplus is nothing but excess of income over expenditure. On the other hand, deficit is nothing but excess of expenditure over income. So that is deficit. So this is the main purpose. The difference between income and expenditure and revenue and receipts is revenue receipt is prepared to find out the cash received and overall cash payment done. On the other hand, income and expenditure is prepared to know the surplus or deficit for the current period. Clear? So next point, we have nature of account. We saw, right, receipts and payments is a real account in nature. Cash receipts are recorded on the debit side and cash payments are recorded on the credit side. However, income and expenditure is a nominal account. Yes. So in this, expenses receipts or expenditures are recorded on the debit side and incomes are recorded on the credit side. Okay, so next we have basis of accounting. So it is a cash based accounting. Non-cash items are not recorded in receipts and payments. Only cash system of accounting, all cash transactions are recorded in receipts and payments. However, in an income and expenditure, all it is based upon accrual basis, correct? So in this non-cash items, for example, we have outstanding expenses or income, also we can say depreciation. So all these are non-cash items. So all this also will be recorded in income and expenditure account. So what is outstanding expenses? Outstanding expenses are those expenses which are incurred but the payment has not yet been done. So that is outstanding expenses. Okay, and also depreciation. There will be some gradual decrease in the value of asset, we saw, right? So for that we will calculate depreciation amount. So these are non-cash item, and however it will be recorded in income and expenditure. Next we have opening and closing balance. In receipts and payments, what we will do? We have to definitely put the opening balance and closing balance of cash or bank. Yes, that is a main format, correct? But however in income and expenditure, we don't have any opening balance. We have only just surplus or deficit. Okay. So finally we have nature of items. So nature of items, here we have actual receipts and payments irrespective of revenue or capital items in nature. So we don't see whether it is capital or revenue items here in receipts and payments. We will record only cash receipts and cash payments. Only that we will see whether it is cash receipt or cash payments. We will not see whether that particular item belong to a capital or revenue in nature. Irrespective of that, we will record. Correct? But however, in income and expenditure, we will record only revenue items, not the capital items. Capital or long term, correct? Long term funds, and revenue or short term, all short term funds, correct? So that only revenue items will be recorded in income and expenditure. And finally, only revenue expenses and revenue incomes. Revenue items include both expenses and incomes. So hope everybody is clear with the difference between receipts and payments and income and expenditure. It is very clear, right? Easy. So we will move on to the next slide. So here we have the format of income and expenditure. So this is how it looks and we have to prepare. So as I said, expenditure will be recorded on the debit side. Okay, so expenditure nothing but the all loss items, and on to the contrary, on the credit side we have all profit or incomes. Yes, so look into the items of expenditure. First one, salaries, charities, rent, donation paid, all expenses. Stationery, loss on sale of asset, depreciation, everything is recorded. Depreciation is a non-cash item, even that is recorded in expenditure accounts. Yes. So now don't look into the surplus, we will come to that later on. Move to the income side, we have subscription. Subscription is an income, all received, donation received, admission fee received, grant received, rent received, interest received, and profit on sale of asset. So all income items are recorded on the credit side. Okay, so suppose, so how to calculate surplus or deficit? Suppose if your income total is excess your expenditure, that amount, that difference amount will be recorded as surplus. Okay. On the other hand, suppose if the expenditure total is greater than the income side, that difference will be recorded as deficit. That is excess of expenditure over income. Okay, so this is how you have to mention the balance. You should not mention it as by balance or to balance, brought down, carry forward, nothing. You have to mention whether it is surplus or deficit. This is very important in income and expenditure. And also proper heading, income and expenditure for the year ender, whatever it is mentioned in your question, you have to mention that. Yes, very clear. And here you will not take all those purchase items or sales items, nothing. You have to see whether you have profit or loss on sale of that asset, we can mention here. Okay, directly sales we will not mention. So I hope everybody is clear with the format. We'll see the next slide. So next we have treatment in balance sheet. How this subscription will be treated in balance sheet. Okay, so subscription outstanding for the year and still outstanding for the previous year will be shown on the asset side of the balance sheet. Since subscription is an income, okay, so outstanding income will be recorded on the asset side of the balance sheet. So this is the format we have for balance sheet. All outstanding incomes will be recorded on the asset side. Outstanding expenses will be recorded on the liability side. Yes. So again we have subscription received in advance in the current year will be shown on the liability side of the balance sheet. Suppose any subscription has been received in advance. Yes. And for the work has to be done in future. Okay. So that will be recorded on the liability side. Yes, clear. If you have any further questions, you can get back to me. Thank you.